I'm a Quicksave addict, not going to lie. If the option's there, then I've been known to abuse it. The temptation to undo all of my mistakes with one simple key press is too great. About to go around a corner, quick save. Spotted by an enemy, quick load. Repeat to perfection. With this magical feature, I completed Ghost Recon without a single casualty, and Splinter Cell without being caught out by the guards once. Firstly, why do games support quick save at all? Is it because the players demanded it and the developers caved? Or did they genuinely think that the ability to play God with time somehow made the games better? The truth is that saving is a gameplay mechanic in itself and will influence how we play them. If a game knows that you can use quick save at any time, it will ramp up the difficulty to compensate, to the point where you have to use them to stand a chance. Either that or the developers lazily included them to hide their own failings in creating a balanced game. So yeah, please developers, remove quick save. I'm saying this as one of the biggest users of the feature that I know. I can't carry on with XCOM if I lose my best players, knowing that they still exist in the latest quick save. And yet, at the same time I can't bring myself to play in Iron Man mode, the one with no saves, because the easier options still remain. I'm sorry, Super Meat Boy on Dark Souls. If you had a quick save feature, then I'd abuse it, even if I didn't have to. After the 10th attempt of a stage, you bet your ass I'd quick save before the difficult bit. I can't help myself. Quick save makes me a perfectionist. It doesn't matter if I can beat a stage. I have to do it in a way that benefits my character most in the long run, where I don't use any health kits or alert the guards at all. Time and time again I'll test different routes until I find the most overpowered one. How many of us have gone through multiple choice dialogues numerous times because we didn't like the first path that we took? Doesn't being able to do this detract from the importance of those decisions in the first place? The alternative is Autosave, which saves your progress at a set checkpoint. And swapping to this method will change more than just the difficulty. It has a profound effect on how we play them and the choices that we make. Time-wise, you have more to lose. You have further to travel should you mess up. It makes retrying a stage a less pleasant option. Because of this, you don't mind making mistakes, or taking damage, or using more health kits. Since for all you know, the next attempt probably won't be perfect either, and it takes more time to attempt. I know that some of the most memorable times in gaming for me have been in these situations, where I've had to think on my feet, or I've only just scraped through because the guards outwitted my sneaky plans. Taking away quick save raises the odds and makes things matter, which is particularly important in games like Deus Ex, and I worry for the new one. Not because I think it'll be a bad game, but I know that, if given the quick save option, I'll abuse it. I'll save all of the hostages and people important to me with my remarkable sense of foresight. Giving players difficult choices to make means nothing if they can quick load and try again. It's a bit like having fast travel in the Elder Scrolls. No, you don't have to use it if you don't like it, but you will, because it's there. And there's no easy solution to this, and no steadfast rule to what makes for a good checkpoint system. It needs to dissuade users from abusing it, so that it acts as a safety net for absolute failure, rather than as a viable alternative to a shoddy pass. But at the same time, it still needs to make the game less frustrating. Games need to challenge my ability, and not my patience. I don't want to have to do that entire 10-mile drive over and over again if it's the shootout at the end that kills me. I don't want to teleport back to the beginning of the entire level because of a stray arrow that killed me, feet from the finish line. It's about balance. And what's best for every game will vary. So I guess what I'm saying is that I want games to hurt me, but not too much. They need to be tough but fair. What I don't want is for them to give me an easy way out because I'll almost definitely use and abuse it. And although quick saving is one of my best friends, it has ruined too many games for me. Please, developers, remove it and design games around checkpoints instead.